What's up, y'all? It's your boy Q Monster here, back at it once again. Got my guest here, my girl Maria.
Were you gonna say my name wrong?
I almost kind of just had to stop myself because I was about to scramble around it.
Dang.
But yeah, so say hi to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
You will be seeing more of her, so she will be joining with me. You know what I'm saying, throughout reactions, reviews, and all that stuff. So we're gonna be doing a lot of that.
There's this very professional setup here.
Yeah.
Compared to our last one, it was very dark.
Yeah, because I was holding the phone so much and everything. So
Yeah.
but it's better to do it like this.
Yeah, this looks better.
So that way, they can see both of us and everything.
Okay.
So. But we're gonna go ahead and talk about this Thor: Love and Thunder, man, because as you already saw my review on that one, I was just not liking it at all. I mean, what do you think? Did you like it?
I agreed with your review. It wasn't that good.
It wasn't all that
good. It wasn't that. But I'm not, like we talked about this before, I'm not like a Thor fan like that.
Yeah.
So I just went in as a person just watching this. What was it, the second or third one?
This is like the
fourth one.
Yeah.
It was if I could describe it, it's a very mediocre type of movie. That's the term I would use to describe it. Very mediocre.
Way too silly, way too goofy. I mean, they really did, downplay my boy Thor like to the balls.
Yeah.
No homo though. I'm not trying to be gay or anything like that, but I'm just saying, But yeah, I wasn't liking it at all.
Yeah.
What about you? What do you think about the character of Thor? You think he was downplayed it?
I thought he was fine.
You think it's fine?
Yeah, it was fine for me. But are we gonna just get into?
I mean, we can get into it. We can just talk about it. I mean, like every scene of this movie. So
I can talk about most scenes of this movie. Yeah, Which one do you want to start with?
Do you want me to start? Okay.
We'll start with I guess I'm trying to think of the first one I can remember. The Guardian of the Galaxies.
The Guardian of the Galaxy.
Coming out, yeah. Because I was like, I like the Guardian of the Galaxy movie, so when that part came out, I was like, oh, okay. But it was so small, so they didn't make it as big as they could have.
Yeah.
So that was the only problem with that. But when I saw them, I was like, kind of got excited.
Yeah, because I guess for them, they just gonna just appear for a short amount of time because and then after that they gonna disappear and do their own thing because. Really, it's all about Thor, so they want to make it like that.
Yeah, but their part was so small, like I can't even remember much that they did.
Oh yeah,
at all. And then let me see. There's not a whole lot to talk about with this movie, just to be clear.
I know.
But I will say the black and white scenes. Remember, it was Thor, Jane Foster, and Tessa Thompson when they were like in the black and white, and the way the visual of it looked good.
Yeah.
Like they were like. Their like eyes would light up, their weapons would light up, and the way it was shot just looked really, really cool. Because it was like that black and white scene for a long time. Do you remember that part?
Yeah, I remember that part. I remember that part because Christian Bale, he really did own that role as Gore the God Butcher.
Yeah.
I mean, he was looking like, pretty scary and intimidating and everything. But, I mean, and that was another problem right there. I wanted to see more of Gore and everything because they cut off, of the scenes where he was like slaying all the gods and everything, or they want to say lower level gods or something.
Yeah, it was very his role was really small.
Yeah, really small.
Yeah, but the whole movie was really rushed.
Yeah,
to be honest, like the whole movie was rushed. The other part was the kids part, like the kids scene. I liked the kids scene, but when we left, remember I told you everybody sounded like they were disappointed.
Yeah,
I felt like it was very like a Disney type of film, and so it just seemed like it was almost like kids would really, really like this movie. Yeah. But I did like that scene too because again, it wasn't in black and white, but it was shot really cool, and then their eyes lit up, their weapons lit up, and then do you remember when they kind of rose up and went to help fight?
Yeah.
So I liked the kids part, but it was very Disney and I'm used to Marvel movies being more violent, inappropriate, dark. Yeah, so that was kind of new to me with the Thor movie, and I had never seen the Thor movies, so I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I do like the past Thor movies, like the Thor 1, Thor 2.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're a lot more serious, you know. So I was pretty much liking that, and I know everybody was kind of hating on the second Thor and everything because you know, I mean, they had a lot of. I think they was just saying it was like way too serious or something like that, or something acting wasn't really all that good or something like that.
So is that why they try to make this one so like corny with the corny jokes to like lighten up the mood?
Yeah, trying to lighten it all up. That's all they're trying to do with this one.
It's like,
because you know everybody love Ragnarok. I mean, I like Ragnarok. You know, so don't get me wrong, but it's just I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying like for Thor, the Thor character. I mean, he wasn't really all that serious enough, but they want to make him all comedic and jokey, you know, all that stuff, and silly and goofy and all that. Which that's not how Thor is.
During the movie, you were like, I thought you were gonna walk out at one point.
I was.
All I saw, I would look over and I just saw you like this the whole time, and I was like, he's about to leave. Like,
I was about to dip,
it was
yo.
Bad. It was kind of like the jokes would have been fun if they wanted to make it like more comedy, but they were too corny, and then sometimes it felt like a parody.
Yes.
Like, sometimes I was like, is this like I was confused.
That's what kind of
the
feel
jokes
like,
were too corny, and then I was like, this is not even funny, and you were just like trying to figure it out. So
like I said, I mean, you seen it. I mean, like it's been so many times. I just kind of been like, oh my god, man, why?
Like, why is this happening? So yeah, that was the thing. But the love story.
Oh yeah,
that was the best part of the whole movie. Because wasn't the title like Thunder, or what is it, Thor, Love and Thunder? Yeah, I understood the title at the end because a big part of the whole story was about their love story.
Their love.
Yeah. So what did you think about the love story?
I mean, it was pretty cool. I mean, like I said, because I mean, it did kind of relate to the comic books, you know.
Oh yeah.
You know, with Jane Foster and Thor, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they in the comic books they really do dive in deep, you know, with their love story and all that stuff.
So it was accurate?
It was pretty accurate.
Okay.
And everything.
I like the whole concept of like the way they first started like describing the love story was about like opposites attract.
Yeah.
And remember I had just told you that about, is it better to be with somebody who's very compatible, or is it better to be with somebody that you're very different from? And in their case, they were like very different, and they talked about that. They were like, somehow it worked out, but they were very different. So I like the whole opposites attract thing with them.
Yeah.
So.
That's how certain relationships are, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, you know, but.
What else was it about their love story that I liked? Oh, there is that part where when they first saw each other again, and I guess they had been like broken up for a long period of time. Do you remember whenever she was like in a very nonchalant way, she's like, how long has it been since, do you remember that part? She's like, how long has it been since we've seen each other? And she's like, what, like 4 years? And he's like, no, 8 years, 12 months. He like started counting down like weeks, minutes, day. Like I was dying laughing. He was like so thirsty. And she was just like, I don't even know how long it's been. So.
Yeah, because I was hearing some reviews about that, you know, when Jane Foster was asking Thor how long it's been and everything, because she probably must have been snapped. You know what I'm saying? During the Infinity War, when Thanos did that snap and everything.
Oh, okay.
So she probably did not really know.
Oh, so she wasn't just saying that. Okay. She really just didn't remember. Okay, see, I don't know the background, so I was like, dang, how did she think 4 years? And he was like, no, 8.
Yeah, like I said, Thor already been through it all, so
that's
you know.
So funny.
Yeah, so, but yeah. I mean, I don't know if there was anything else. I mean.
Yeah, there's more. Let me see. What did you think about Tessa Thompson and her part?
Let me tell you something, man. Tessa Thompson, I mean, like I said, she's a good actor. Mm-hmm. I can give you that. She is a good actor. But the way how she played in this role, nah. She's not really fit for this one. I'm sorry.
See, I kind of disagree a little bit.
I know you were.
Okay, let me tell you what I think. Okay, so with Jane Foster, right? They made her like the way that they did everything with her. She looked very like buff. She looked very dominating. She was like playing the role. But I had seen this little interview where they were actually interviewing Tessa Thompson, and she was saying that in the movie they made Jane Foster look like she was 6'3" in the movie, so she looked very dominating the whole time. Her hair, like everything about her, she had like the hammer the whole time. Yep. So she was almost like the star. Sometimes I felt like she was more of the star of the movie than Thor was, but because she was like dominating stuff. But I feel like Tessa Thompson could have played the role better, but it's almost like they didn't like maximize her the same way they did Jane Foster. Like I think she could. I think she was fit to play it better. She just didn't have like the opportunity or something. Yeah. So I don't think it's her fault. I think she's a good actress. I just think they probably were like, this is going to be the star of this movie, so you're just going to be like a supporting actress in this or something. Yeah.
I mean,
so
I
that
guess
was my whole thing.
I guess she really do too much on this role, but I don't know, man, because I'm just like everybody else, you know, saying that Reed comic books, you know, saying because, you know, with Valkyrie, she is tokenized because of the comic books. She's white, but, you know, they want to make her in the movie to make her black. So I'm just like.
So you already didn't like that part. Was the movie woke at all, in your opinion?
it was
you're always talking about that.
It was just a little bit, because I mean there are times, you know, with Thor and everything, you know, he was able to handle the fight, but then there was times that, you know, Jane Foster had to come in, help him out, and all that stuff. So I mean, I can say that. The feminine part. Yeah, but it was just a little bit of it. But I mean, it was good that, you know, Thor had to just, you know, jump back in and, you know, start fighting more and everything and all that stuff. So
it wasn't a lot though at all.
Wasn't too a lot. I mean, it didn't really throw it in my face or anything like that. But you know, it was fine.
Really, that's it. It was rushed. The ending didn't feel complete, and I wouldn't watch it again.
And the story was just not all that good too, though, because I mean. Because if you're really going to follow through with Gore, the God Butcher, the story and everything, like, you really got, like, you know, have it all in the comic books, you know what I'm saying? I mean, because, like I said, I mean, these actors, these producer writers, they don't really, you know, fall through the source material that good enough. So, I mean, if they would have followed through the source material and made the story looking right, then, I mean, I would not be tripping. You know what I'm saying? But
it just didn't happen that way.
Yeah, it just really didn't happen. Cause like I said, because like with with his backstory with Gore, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot more different from the movie than the comic books. In the comic books, you know what I'm saying, that they dive real deep into his backstory because at first, you know, it all started with his mom and everything. You know, when Gore was little.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah. So where he like lost his mom. He lost his was it a sibling or
I think
he lost his own child. He lost his wife. He lost everybody.
He lost
I saw that. So. And I was like, that's whenever I was thinking about at the end, like he was so angry and they were like trying to tell him like, you know, things could change and stuff like that. But then when I saw the backstory, I was like, oh, he's really hurt. Like he was going through like the stages of grief.
That's what I'm saying.
The loss, the depression, all of that. So yeah, I did see that. Yeah, that made sense. Why he was so like angry.
Yeah, so it's a lot more different because like in the movie, it's just showing just his daughter. You know, he just lost his daughter, and that's when he started just like, you know, going off the rail. He didn't really care no more. You know, because the guys was not really hearing his prayers and all that stuff. I mean. And that does match with the comic books too, though, because I mean that was the main reason, because that's the reason why his family was all killed and slain because nobody didn't hear their prayers. You know, the gods kind of just denied them.
Yeah, and when in that backstory, like I think they came down one time and were fighting, and they asked for his help, and he's like, "No, like you didn't help me whenever I needed food or my family needed food."
That's what I'm saying.
I remember that now. Yeah.
So that's what I was saying. Like, you know, the comic was a lot more darker, but you know, I really did like that the most. But I would have thought they would have did this with the Thor: Love and Thunder, but like when I saw this movie, it was just like, nah, this don't feel right. It's don't. I mean, like I said, it didn't even feel like no Thor movie. So I'm just like, okay, what this is, like a parody or something?
Yeah, that's what it felt like. So what did you rate it as?
I mean,
what did you give it?
I gave it a 5 out of 10. You know,
that's low.
I went kind of low on it though. I know everybody else was giving it like a 7 and everything, which I understand, but for me, I'm just like, nah. What about you? What's your rating?
I guess I would do the same. It's just, it just
you
wasn't
that.
A 5 or a 6, I guess.
5 or 6.
Again, I just liked it for the love story mostly. So, which is what most girls probably do like the movies for.
Yeah,
But the love story was good. She died for him at the end, which I was confused about that at first, but then you told me. So, yeah, I guess like a 5 or a 6.
Yeah.
But I need to see the other ones to see if like they're way better or like how different it was.
Yeah. So. I mean, you have to check it out. You know?
But that is my rating.
But yeah, that's all we can say about it. I mean, like, cause yeah, I mean, you know, what I'm trying to say, from my opinion, you know what I'm saying. I mean, like, they should get like a different director. You know what I'm saying? Because what's his name? If I can pronounce it right, Taika Waititi. Yeah, Taika Waititi.
I'm not gonna pronounce that.
I mean, because way how he make his movie and everything. I mean, it seemed like he'll try to make it a little bit serious, but at the same time, he'll still try to make it fun and corny and all this stuff and all that. So he wanted to do his own little thing, but it's not gonna work, man. Cause
I wonder why they decided to do. Oh, I guess because the other ones were so serious.
Yeah, because I mean, like the reason why, because everybody loved Ragnarok. I mean, like I said, I have nothing against Ragnarok. I love Ragnarok. Mm-hmm. I mean, I loved it, but with what they did with this one, I mean, they just threw me off. Like, I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it didn't seem like that good.
So, but that's it.
I say if unless you're a real Thor fan, you can wait until the streams to watch it.
Yeah.
You don't need to go watch it.
Don't try to waste
don't waste
your
time or your money.
Yeah, don't waste your
time.
Just
wait
money.
to stream it for free from home.
Yeah, wait till it comes out on Disney Plus, y'all. That's all I can say. But hey, it is what it is. But that's it. But yeah, y'all post your comments down below, man. What y'all think about the movie? You know, which of the scenes that you love the most, or which of the scenes you did not like, or anything like that. You know, let me know all down in the comment section below. And if you enjoy our review, make sure you hit that like button and always subscribe it and share it. I'm gonna catch you guys.
I can't keep
later. Yeah. You gotta get used to my outro. All right. Deuces.
Bye.